especially in circle drags, as we talked about before we got this set up. So if you guys are in the crowd and you guys want that Tesla pushed back next round, we'll let you know exactly how this one goes. And if you guys want to push him back a car or two, we may be able to make that happen.
You wave at him?
Here we go, Kyle getting both these drivers ready. Flag goes down. Looks like the Subaru getting a really slow start. Might have had an issue off the rip there, or potentially just giving up from the get-go, as we have the Model 3 coming through around the back section. It looks like they cannot take these turns as fast as potentially the Subaru can. If there's a chance to make up the distance, the Subaru will surely be doing everything that he can to make that happen. But under power, the Tesla making it real easy for itself to come through there and holding pretty good speed through that first corner as well. That is going to be a tough car to beat. We have the Tesla with the win on that one, unfortunately, after the start bobble from the Impreza. So that Tesla is going to be moving on here. Oh, here we go. We have got the Tesla versus the C43 AMG. The Tesla with a huge gap off the start line, already pulling about half of the straightaway on the C43 AMG. See if that AMG can corner any better than this Tesla and start making up the gap. But unfortunately, Tesla's fairly dominant at this discipline. We'll see as they come through this first corner for the final time. Back onto the back straight, a little bit of tire screech out of the Model 3 there. That is going to be driven by Aaron in the Tesla there. That's just his dad right here. Apparently a sick guy, and currently moving on to the third round.
It's gonna be a good one.
I'm gonna see this.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think my dad is going to win.
You think your dad's gonna get it?
Hey guys, how are we feeling about sending this next one 2 out of 3? I can't get enough of seeing both of these drivers go around the course. Let's hear it if you want to send these people 2 out of 3 times for this one. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we may be putting a slight start line handicap on that Tesla. Does anyone want to see that Tesla get moved back? No? You want to hold them right there for the first one? We'll do it like Pikes. We'll run a heads up the first time and see how it goes. Here we go off the start. That Tesla with a huge advantage. He's going to be able to have a bit of a lead on this one. That Tesla was such a good launch compared to that drift car. Unfortunately, on a 265, not much that Nick can do to be able to put his power down. But I promise when that power comes in, it's quick. And Nick on the start finish here. No Monty way wide out of the little touch on the dirt, a little bit too saucy. He may need to air down those tires if he wants to go a little bit faster. As we come through the start finish, we're going to try to send these people for a 2 out of 3 run. Make sure that that wasn't a fluke and see what the Tesla can do here. We got to give him the benefit of the doubt here. He is being a great sport about starting further back than the Civic. He should still have this one with that acceleration of the first corner and with the acceleration around mid-track. But this Civic has pulled some upsets before in this competition. As Kyle gets ready to drop the flag, the Tesla already off to an amazing start. And look at that, gets around the Civic in the first corner. That's why we wanted to give him a little bit of a disadvantage. But here we go, the Civic up the inside. Unable to hold him off through the straight, but he may have to take that outside line as the Civic comes around the inside here. Oh, the Civic getting real close to him. Oh my God, the insurance companies are hating this event here. The Tesla's going to have to give him enough room. Traction control, stability control may have saved him there, potentially just not getting on the brakes. A expert move from the Tesla there to keep this one alive as they come through the finish line for their second lap. Remember, this is 2 out of 3, folks, so we are going to see this one ran back. Now, the only question I have for you guys on this next one, how many cars back does the Tesla need to be? 4. Can we do more than 5? Kyle, our race director, he is currently judge, jury, and executioner. He is saying we're going to run the exact same race Back one more time, we're going to have the Tesla versus the Civic, and we are going to run both of them back with that same 5-car disadvantage to see if potentially the Tesla closer. He knows he wants to get every advantage that he can have, but that Civic still got beat off the line by the Tesla much farther back. Kyle Beck out there with that checkered flag, working our start finish. He's going to make sure everybody is lined up and ready to go. As soon as Kyle puts that flag up, he will be waving it, and we will be ready to go. The Civic takes off a little bit of a better launch here, but the Tesla is still able to make it around him. Looks like he is not playing around. He is going to be going for broke on this one. This is to get into the final battle here that we are going to have between Nick and the winner of this series. So here we go. We have the Tesla coming around the candy here. The Civic on a wide line almost takes out our start finish. The Tesla able to keep it together, but the Civic going way wide in the last corner. Not able to keep it together on a great racing line there and give himself the best shot coming through this last corner, as Aaron in that Tesla looks like he knows that he has quite a substantial gap, so he's not pushing it through the finish there. Comes across the line clean, cements his spot in our final. Guys, do you want to see one more race between these two? Perfect. We are going to be sending them for one more race. How many cars back the Tesla needs to be? Let's see on a show of hands. How many cars back does it need to be? People are saying 10 cars, Kyle.
Will you grab Nick Senior and say he's like up next? He has to be out here. I don't know why they're all like
That looks pretty far back from the Tesla. Hopefully this is going to be it. Hey, how are we feeling about how far back the Tesla is? Is that good, or we need to go farther? Oh, they're saying pushing back a little bit, Kyle. We need him at the track limit back there.
That's good. Yeah.
Good.
Maybe we'll get something in the second lap or the first lap. That's it. That's good.
Oh my god.
I think my daddy goes to
Maybe we'll
lose
see
that
something.
car.
Here we go, off the start line, big wheel spin out of the Honda, but it looks like he's still able to have the inside line. This is going to be interesting, as the Tesla is not able to come around him in that first corner. Now we have the Civic holding his own through the back corner there. This battle is going to decide the finals. The Tesla able to put the power down on this front stretch. Let's see if he's able to make it around him through the back. Looks like a little bit of understeer, unable to put the power down completely, but maybe if there is a mistake from the Honda. Oh, around the outside. Oh, goes big, goes into the dirt. Oh no, Aaron in the Model 3 threw the dirt back onto the racing surface, and unfortunately cannot get it done. We may be able to see Aaron return for that battle between him and the C6. Kyle, what are you thinking?
He had his final stolen away from him, and now he's doing it with the Civic, and he freaking does this. That sucks.
We are now waiting on Big Nick, so if you